Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Well, this week has been turning into a huge amount of announcements. And Frontier Unlocked, the first Frontier Unlocked that happened in 2025 on February the 26th, certainly did not disappoint. It coincided with the release of the Elite Dangerous Trailblazers update, which brought with it not only the Mandalay ship, that ship a lot of commanders have been listing about, that was available by ARCs, now available in-game for in-game credits, but it also brought with it system colonization in a rolling beta. But that's not all. We also had a look at a new ship for 2025, the Gutamaya Corsair, an aggressive looking eagle-nosed ship that, depending on the angle you looked at it, either looked like a modern day destroyer, a catamaran, or a bird of prey. Very similar indeed to some of the other ships that you get in the Gutamaya line, however, but then quintessentially different. You can tell by looking at it with that lovely blue piping around certain aspects of the ship, you're looking at a Gutamaya ship. This is going to be full of opulence. It's not going to be just functional like Federal and Alliance ships. This is going to be a multi-role ship that's going to excel at every role. And this is what Frontier has indeed said to us about it. It's going to exceed in every role and you'll be able to do anything with it. Well, this could be the ship for me. What are you thinking, everybody? Frontier Developments also decided to show us a 2025 roadmap, with the caveat that all dates are development dates, and this is a moving, living plan. Here we are in Phase 1 with the Trailblazers update for Elite Dangerous, including system colonization and the Mandalay to be available for in-game credits. This is going to be a rolling beta, as we mentioned, and represents a huge update to the game that's going to touch virtually every aspect of the game. Phase 2 will come in April of this year, given in fact Easter is also in April. It could be a Gutamaya Corsair Easter, everybody. You know, if you don't want Easter eggs, then ask your significant others and loved ones for some ARCs to get yourself a Gutamaya Corsair. Then next up, we're due another ship. Now this ship has not been announced yet, but it will coincide with the Vanguard's update, which is going to be a new successor to the already in-game squadrons. They were quite cagey with giving a bit of information here and there on what it was going to entail, but it's going to be here to turn around and empower people, a leader of a Vanguard, to allow commanders to go out and do particular jobs. These can be set at the leader level. You can also have the ability to share ships, have the ability to share modules. With some player groups, this is going to be key when bringing newer players into the game. Here's a ship that will do this. Here's a ship that will do that. Cutting down on that learning curve. There's always going to be a way of a community building inside of Elite, and they say it's going to tie in very nicely along with powerplay and also system colonization. Well, that's going to come in the summer along with another ship, which, like I say, they haven't mentioned. It's been redacted, so who knows what that ship will be. More news as it breaks. So Phase 3 is going to be followed by, you guessed it, in the autumn of 2025, Phase 4, where we're going to get another ship, which will then be followed in the winter, or when it gets cold, a new ship and a new feature. Now, whether it'll be similar to what happened in 2024, whether they'll announce the new feature, as opposed to releasing it in-game, we don't know. And more news as it breaks. It might be an announcement of a new feature to come in 2026. Either way, who knows? For me, who cares? I mean, you've got a 2025 development roadmap here that shows that Frontier Developments is still thinking and still elevating Elite Dangerous to the pinnacle of its development state. The money coming in from buying ships, the ARCs money, all the other modifications like the paint jobs, the ship kits, is indeed showing Frontier that there's a hunger, there's an appetite for Elite Dangerous now amongst the sea of other space games that are out there that may be good or maybe a little bit lacking. Either way, I was very happy with this update, especially now showing a roadmap that we know things are going to be coming in a general area. And like they say, all things are subject to change. So like I say, Phase 1 has been a great way to kick off 2025, even though it being in February, but hey, I'd rather a wholesome release as to one that's been half-assed. I'm sure you all would agree. Phase 1, brilliant, the Trailblazer update. Mandalay, in-game for credits. Gutamaya Corsair, announced. A whole roadmap of updates coming and new ships. It's a great time to be in Elite Dangerous. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. I've been Ricardo, thanks very much for watching, I'll see you soon.